Greetings, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is absolutely feeling amazing, because I surely am. I wanted to jump on and share some, oh my goodness, this right here is a goose egg, I'm telling you. You want to make sure you stay with me until the end of the video, because I am sharing all of the tea. You don't want to miss this. This is going to transform everything. I know that you all will be able to resonate in a special way, and you'll be able to take this video and transform. Let's jump timelines. Let's call on some quantum shifts today. Wow. I am going to be sharing wisdom concerning your sexual, beautiful, sacred energy. This video will be perfect for men and women if you are ready to level up and raise your vibration. First, I want to start off with a metaphor. The woman, the feminine energy, picture it as soil. You know, soil, gardening soil. And the man, the masculine energy, is the seed. You with me? Okay. So let's start with ladies. Ladies, when you are picking or allowing seeds to enter your beautiful, fruitful soil, you want to make sure that it is not a toxic seed. You want to make sure that it is a prosperous, fruitful seed. You don't want a rotten seed. You don't want a seed that is not going to bear good fruit, because you, as the feminine energy, have did what you needed to do to make sure that your soil is in a very healthy state, so it will nurture the seed that you choose to receive. So you don't want your soil to be too dry. You don't want your soil not to have fertilizer. You want your soil to be top notch. You want your soil to be moist. You want your soil to be exactly what it needs to be to bring this seed into its best version of itself. So, and I'm going to tell you a secret, ladies. Your body, your yoni, your womb lets you know when the seed is not right. Ladies, you have to learn to listen to your body. If you are planning to allow a seed in and you're not responding to that particular seed, and you're having to, do all these additives to make your garden open up to the seed, that's a red flag. If you if you are allowing the seed to come in and you just have this response that is saying, I can do better. This seed is kind of settling, I really could do better. That is not a good seed. Ladies, you have to really, really, really horn in on your intuition and really, really, really be present in your body and listen. When these things come up, don't force nothing. You can even be in the act and your yoni is not responding. Stop it. Tell him, look, I know I said that I was going to do that, but I have a change of heart. Another thing, which can go for men and women, if the man is having issues with responding to you, that is another red flag, that the two are not compatible. The soil and the seed is not compatible. So you're not going to be able to get the fruit that you are anticipating on. Another thing is look at the man's fruit that he already has. You can tell what type of seeds he produced by what he has already consumed. So it's no more Captain Save-A-Ho. Or I think that's, but you know what I'm saying. It's no more that. If you have a man who has not stepped in his masculine power, It's not your job to be his mother, and it's not your job to be patient for him to grow up. No, ma'am. Because let me tell you, honey, there are plenty of masculine energies who are ready. You don't have to raise them, and you don't have to be patient. They are already active and walking in their masculine power. Do not settle. Don't settle. Don't do that. Because if you do, you are energetically lowering your value for another being. And we don't do that. We don't have to do that. You have to look at this thing in an abundant state. There are so many men in this universe. You do not have to settle. So be extremely cautious about who you allow, what seed you allow to be in your garden. This is major, because you don't want a messed up, conflicted, toxic garden. Another thing, if you're with somebody and the union is producing a lot of mess, a lot of toxicity, a lot of stress, a lot of negativity, that is not a good match. So you have to have a high self-worth and say, we're not manifesting good fruit together, so let's separate. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get more in alignment with source, with yourself, and get back together, but you don't want to abuse your beautiful feminine energy. And men, you should not abuse your beautiful masculine energy in order to be with someone, because you're supposed to be whole and complete all by yourself. So it's no need to settle. So if you are with a man and the fruit that you guys are bearing, once again, let it go. Now, for men, you are the life force. You bring life to that woman. So you want to value your energy and don't put it into soil that is not going to allow you to grow, your fruit to grow, your energy to grow, because sexual energy is creative life force energy, and you do not want to abuse it. You do not want to block your sexual energy off, trying to have pleasure, trying to use sex to make you feel better and using it as pleasure. Sexual energy is sacred. It is used to create. It can heal your body. It can do so many things when you are not indulging in a low vibrational area during sex. So if you're using someone to make you feel better, you are blocking your creative energy, because you're supposed to already feel good. That is a normal state of being. So it is so important to value yourself and put yourself on a pedestal and keep your own cup full. Do not allow people to come in, men to come in. This one is for women. When we have sex with men, they pour their life force energy, their seed, into us. And we pour our energy onto them. So if you are with a man that is not willing to take care of the seed, because once you plant the seed, you have to pull the weeds. You have to make sure that it is watered. You have to make sure that it has proper sunlight. You have to make sure that you are nurturing and seeing to this seed, or it will not grow. Ladies, if you are indulging with a man who will not nurture that seed, and you're having to keep pouring into him and he's not pouring into you, what you will end up doing is draining all of your feminine energy, all of your water to this man, and he will be carrying your feminine energy and you will be completely drained out. This is what happens when you're with a man and he becomes lucky. He starts shining and all kind of women start wanting him, and he's manifesting all of his desires while you're just sitting there wondering, oh, what is going on? When is things going to get started for me? If your reality is stagnant, the seed that you have chose to put in your garden is not serving you. This is very, very important. And also it's very important for the feminine energy to feel safe and natural with receiving, because the seed wouldn't have, both is important equally, both needs each other equally, but you have to really be natural and healed in your receiving state, because you have to allow that masculine energy to nurture the seed. But if you're blocked in your receiving energy, you will end up taken away from the development of the creation that you guys are co-creating. So definitely look into your receiving energy and make sure that you have no discrepancies in that area. And for men, it is very important for the masculine energy to not be wounded and blocked. A masculine energy should naturally want to give. It should naturally, because it's the sun, it should naturally want to spew his energy, how can I say it? Project his energy on to something, to the feminine energy. So it's very important for the man to be in a state where he feels fulfilled in giving, and he doesn't fear it, and he knows his power, and he knows that whatever he gives, he is going to receive multiplied. Because the beautiful thing about seeds, they spread and they grow, especially when you take care of it. So when you have a healed feminine energy and a healed masculine energy, and they come together to co-create, that is a powerhouse. That is what you're looking for. And you're not looking outside of yourself in order to keep your cup filled. You are not giving your power away to things and people outside of yourself to keep your cup full. How many of you are giving away your beautiful sexual energy to different things like money, jobs, what else we say, people? There are a multitude of things that we put in our heads, which blocks our sacral energy. We put in our heads, I can't be happy unless I have this thing. I can't feel fulfilled or safe or secure unless I have this particular thing. You're giving your power away to that thing, because if you don't have that thing, that is, you're telling yourself, I cannot be in this energy. I cannot have this energy. I cannot be happy. I cannot be abundant. I can't be free unless this, and this happens. That is ridiculous. We are the source of all creation. We are the source of all energies. So please, please, please take your power back from those things. Take your power back from money. Take your power back from thinking that you need a significant other in order to feel whole. There's a plethora of things that we put a meaning on that says, hey, I cannot have this or be this until I obtain this certain thing. Take your power back. That's sexual, beautiful energy as well. When we really harness our power and see the sacredness of who we are and see our value, it changes everything. Your confidence goes up. Your health is in a much better state than it has ever been. You also gain inner peace and joy and happiness and abundance. And that is our birthright. But we can't have it until we are walking in our sovereignty, in who we are. That is source, that is soul, that is love. So I challenge you guys today to look at yourselves. Make sure that you don't have yourself attached to anything or anything attached to you draining your energy. Make sure you feel vibrant and high vibrational every day, because let me tell you something. Your energy is your currency. If you're having any kind of money problems, guess what? Your energy is blocked. Your life force energy, your sexual energy, your chi is blocked by something. So make sure that you go within and do some reflection and face your shadow. We love our shadow because our shadow gives us the opportunity to alchemize into power and light. So don't be afraid to sit with your shadow. Don't be afraid to go to those dark places so that you can transform those blockages into power, into sun, into light. That's what you want. You want to shine like a diamond, as Rihanna say. Come through, girl. I see where she's coming from. And we owe it to ourselves to be the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. So guys, stop with the addiction to sex and really look at what are you trying to fulfill? What part of you needs that love and attention and is going to sex to get it? And give it to yourself. Allow yourself to have clarity and stop that blockage and really embrace your sacred energy. It is so sacred. It is so sacred. Pull yourself back in. Be celibate. Hold that life force inside of you and let it birth into something amazing. Don't go around just everywhere. Here, sex over here, sex over there. Then you having sex with 2 or 3 different men, or men having sex with 2 or 3 different women. They all spread it out, looking like dried up and stuff. Don't do that. When you have women who have sex with all these different men, and all the seeds are corrupted, and you pouring yourself out to all of those men, and what you don't get nothing in return. You don't get a beautiful sun, a beautiful masculine energy just shining over you, just nurturing you with so much sun. And you don't want a man who is spreading his sun out all over the place, and you getting a little dim light. You can't grow like that. Know your worth. Know your worth. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You can produce and create on your own because you have the sun energy inside of you. Keep yourself fed. Keep yourself. You plant your own seeds. That's what celibacy is. You allow those seeds to be planted inside of you, and you nurture yourself. You love yourself. You feed yourself all the energy that you are looking for in a man, in a significant other. Vice versa. This is for men too. When you harness that sexual energy and let it rise and spew out of your head, your crown chakra, and all over your body, it makes you so magnetic. It makes you glow. It makes you just easily manifest like crazy. I mean, it's like magic. Matter of fact, it gets to a point where you don't even have to say anything. Your needs just magnetically are met. Whatever you need. Like, I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. I could be things like I could be in Walmart and need a buggy, because you know how you try to don't get a buggy so you don't get too much, and you'd be like, oh shoot, I did need a buggy, and you all the way at the back of the store, Walmart is out, the cart's up front, and all of a sudden, as soon as you have in your mind that, oh, I do need a buggy, here comes a Walmart employee pushing an empty buggy to the front, and you say, hey, can I have the buggy? Sure. Just like that, I'm telling you. And it happens in every area. Whatever, it just automatically shows up. It is important to harness your sacred, beautiful sexual energy, because that is your feminine energy, baby, and that is your attractor. And you want to just let that passion and that sensuality and confidence just breathe through you, and you'll be able to share it with the world. Stop. I can't say it enough. Make a vow to yourself and apologize to yourself and forgive yourself. Even write yourself a letter. Just really forgiving yourself for how you've treated your sacred energy. And after you make that vow, do not go back on your word. When you feel those urges to sleep with somebody just because they cute, just because, check in on yourself. See what you are lacking and what you need, and give it to yourself. Don't go out trying to get other people's energy, because guess what? You are giving yours and they end up flourishing, honey. Let's not do that. And it's for the man as well. The men as well. Look for a woman that is nurturing soil, that has water, good clear water, because you have to have that good clear water in order to grow the crop. It is a co-creation. You don't want to put your seeds in corrupted soil. You owe it to yourself to give yourself the best. Let's do that. So I'm going to wrap this video up there. I'm definitely sure that I will be creating more videos on sexual energy, because there are some more topics and some more areas that we need to touch on. But today I just wanted to bring the awareness of being more stabilized in your sacred self. Until next time, peace, guys. I love you.